This is a 2016 John Deere 6105. It's got a 5-foot bush hog on a 21-foot boom, which allows us to mow all that small stuff that grows up to be very expensive stuff to get rid of. In the last probably 6 years, we have spent a lot of money on upgrading our road system, a lot of money on tree work, and this is one of those pieces of equipment that's going to help us maintain that instead of letting it grow back in and become a bigger problem for us down the road. We did a little job at the fire station. I think there was 4 or 5 guys there for a day, and I did it in a half an hour. This stuff grows up fairly quick, 4 or 5 years worth of growth. And the small stuff is actually the more time-consuming and harder and costly stuff to get rid of. You've also got the liability and the increased chance of somebody getting hurt when they're on the ground with that kind of equipment. This is a one-man operation, and this will free up the rest of the crew to go back onto ditching and sign repair and stuff that they're working on every day that causes this stuff to get set on the back burner.
When you have a small staff as you do, like you said, in just having one operator to do this, you can take that crew now.
Correct.
And put them on other jobs that just have been,
That is correct. Like today, I'm running this right now. The rest of the crew is hauling winter sand. That's a 2-week operation for them there, and we can pull a guy off here and there. I'm just running it today because right now it's a rented piece of equipment and we're trying it out to see what the benefits are. But moving forward, I'd be able to pull one of the guys off the crew. The other 4 would haul winter sand, and we could still cut brush.
So this rig's pretty neat. You can angle it. You can
stand the head right up 90 degrees, and you can mow 21 feet out away from the side of the tractor, and you can go 20 feet straight up and mow right into a tree. So any of those branches that are hanging down, and 20 feet, any branch that's hanging down 20 feet is low enough to catch a dump truck or a school bus going by. It'll mow negative. I believe it's 12 feet down negative. So you can get your back slope of your ditch, the front slope of your ditch, all stuff that we used to have to walk to cut. We've got a contractor that does the roadside mowing, which is it's just a sickle bar mower, which is about 4 feet off the edge of the pavement. That's also a very important operation, but it won't do what this thing does. It won't cut the 4 or 5 inch diameter stuff out of the way. And that's what we're after to try to get cleaned up. I think it's a very important piece of equipment for us to own. I think it is going to save us money compared to renting it. The rental bill on this thing is $3,000 a week. That limits us to 40 hours. We can cut that cost down considerably to own it. And it'll give us the ability to cut today, go do something else tomorrow. Next week, cut another day, instead of having to concentrate on 1 week and try to get 40 hours out of it in 1 week to optimize our investment. And I think owning it is going to allow us to do that. And as I said earlier, we're working with a couple other towns in trying to sub out the tractor with an operator to offset our cost and to help the other towns with their cost on this kind of maintenance. In the long run, this is going to help everybody. It's going to help the traveling public, it's going to help the school department, it's going to help the fire department, it's going to help us. It's going to make our roads better, last longer, and be safer.